Having a lot of fun there. Great event to go out and see. All right, Kristen, what can you tell us about this weather we're experiencing here?
I know. So we're going to fall into the trap. We're going to get spring fever, I think. It's been so mild, and we have a lot more mild weather moving in. Thankfully, the snowpack not in terrible shape. In fact, we're at green, so we're at average in northern Utah. It'd be nice to have back-to-back years where we're well above average. So far, that's not the case. And then down in southern Utah, last week we were in the orange. And after those last few storms that rolled through, we have been able to get that number up a bit. So now we're in the yellow. So we're at 74% of normal. So 100% is right where we should be. So we're about 25% below that. So a little bit below average there. Hopefully we can make it up with the next storm that looks like it's going to target northern and southern Utah. It is going to be a long wait for that storm, though. Get ready for some much drier weather ahead for the next several days. We had highs today in the 40s in Ogden, and look at that. We actually hit 50 degrees in Salt Lake City today. So a real mild one. 41 in Cedar City and in the 50s in St. George. Here's a look at the current temperatures. Low 40s Ogden, 38 Logan, 48 Salt Lake, and in the mid 50s there in St. George. Skies are partly cloudy. You can see some cloud cover rolling in. There's a weak disturbance that's going to track across far northern Utah, southern Idaho late tomorrow that could bring a sprinkle of rain or potentially a little bit of snow up towards Cache Valley, but most of it is going to stay to the north. So when you back the picture out, you can see some of that active weather back to our west. So again, it's just going to skim by northern Utah. So here's a storm zone. As we head through tomorrow, we'll have sunshine. We'll have a mix of sun and clouds, so partly cloudy at times. 5 p.m. We're starting to get dark here. You can see that little round of rain trying to push through. And then here it is at 9 p.m. And again, we can see a little mix of rain and snow for parts of the Wasatch Front, far northern Utah, maybe a little dusting of snow in the Uintas, and then that system is long gone. And we're back to the sunshine on Monday. That could slightly cool us off just a little bit before temperatures go way up going into next week. Your Wasatch Front forecast for tomorrow, we have temperatures in the mid 30s in the morning, and then we're getting into the upper 40s as we head into the afternoon, partly cloudy. Now looking ahead, big ridge of high pressure controls us all week long, but by the end of the week, we start to see some unsettled weather moving in. Thursday is going to be the day clouds start to increase. By Thursday night, we're talking some rain in southwest Utah, and then going into Friday, we have rain for the Wasatch Front. We have snow coming down the mountains, and notice the system does look to hit all of Utah. And then by Saturday, some colder air coming in. We'll have rain transitioning to snow for valleys, and we'll keep the snow going in the mountains as it looks right now with that clearing out by late Sunday. So we do have a storm we're eyeing for next weekend, but we have a full work week to get through before we see those changes move in. Central Utah, we have highs in the upper 40s for Nephi and Manti, 50 in Fillmore. Southern Utah, low 60s in St. George, and we have highs in the mid 50s in Moab. Your 7-day forecast for St. George, low to mid 60s all week long, 65 on Wednesday with sunshine. By Friday, it's rain and 40s, and Saturday we're back to below average temperatures at 46 for a high. In northern Utah, we have 40s for Logan even. And then we're back into the low 50s along the Wasatch Front, upper 40s and low 50s for us here, mid 40s for the Wasatch back. And here's your 7-day forecast for the Wasatch Front. Temperatures near 50 degrees for the next couple of days. Behind that disturbance, again, slightly cooler, but still well above average. And then we get into the lower and middle 50s Wednesday, Thursday before the system hits. We will have the haze building back in thanks to that ridge of high pressure moving in. So air quality is going to start to go downhill starting tomorrow, but this next system should kick the bad air back out. 54 on Thursday, by the way, not the record. The record is actually 64. So it has been really warm this time of the year. 50s are a little unusual, but not unheard of.
I don't think we want to go to 64 quite yet.
Definitely not.
All right.
For that.
Thanks a lot, Kristen. Still to come.